Every year, I get several phone calls from different insurance agency managers that are basically cold calling other licensed insurance agents from a list, recruiters. And these guys swear that I can make a lot more money working with them than any other insurance agency. Here's the problem. When I ask them a couple of basic insurance product related questions, I do test them a little bit, they usually have no answer, which means that they're trying to sell me on something that they're basically clueless about, even though we know they're licensed insurance agents that are supposedly successful themselves. This is just one of the telltale signs of a multi-level marketing insurance scam. Even worse, you might be involved with one and not even realize it. What? Yeah, freaking crazy, right? In this video, are you involved with a multi-level marketing insurance scam? I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons of working with these type of MLM insurance agencies. And I'm even going to touch on the success rate for working with these companies, how their 100% commission level is often a little misleading, and thankfully how you can escape these companies to get better commissions, better training, and better leads. All of this and more coming right up, so stick around. I'm Doug Massi, and thank you very much for checking out our YouTube channel, Final Expense Trainer. Now, this is when I ask you to give this video a big old thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, you should definitely do that now, as we are putting out new Final Expense sales-related video content every single week. One more thing before we get started. If you'd like a copy of the guarantees of whole life insurance that I use during every single one of my Final Expense sales presentations, you're going to need to hang out all the way to the end of this video, and then I'll show you how to get the copy for yourself. What you simply want to do with this bad boy is laminate it like I did and go over it with your prospect during every single one of your presentations too. This is a great way to explain to your clients exactly, one, what the benefits of whole life insurance are, two, while you're building rapport, and it's going to help you build rapport, and three, it actually does help to separate you from the pack of all the other agents, the insurance agents that they've been seeing and will likely end up seeing even when they're very happy with you. I love the part at the bottom where it says, this is not like term life insurance where the price goes up and the policy expires at a certain age and you get nothing back. One of the big telltale signs that you're part of a multi-level marketing insurance agency is when your upline manager is really pushing you real hard to go to a certain group meetings, or even worse, they're pushing you to go to their insurance convention where, and here's where it gets interesting, you have to pay to get in. What? You want how much money for this? So you're part of this big company and they're requiring you, they're really highly suggesting, which is basically they're making you go to a convention that you have to pay for because, and here's where the pitch comes in, it's what's best for you and you're going to learn a lot. Now that's some seriously manipulative brainwashing MLM nonsense. Here's another bad sign. You just started working with an insurance company, and so they make you, go to these meetings, and at these meetings, they're telling you to bring your friends and your family so that they can be part of your insurance agency downline. Meanwhile, you have no clue as to what you're doing. You've had zero success so far, and maybe you haven't even sold an insurance policy yet. Classic MLM manipulation. And here's another one. You ask your upline manager what your commission level is, and he says, well, we're starting you at our 100% level. 100% level? What the heck does that mean? So thankfully, you're not a complete moron, even though you did sign up with these guys without seeing any type of commission levels or commission grids in writing first, but you do get wise and start calling the insurance carriers. And of course, that's the best way to ask them to get a copy of your commission grids. And that way you can actually see your true commission level. And they tell you that you have to get it from your upline. Then for some reason, your upline manager doesn't want to send it to you, or it just seems to take forever. I wonder why it takes so long for them to get you that commission grid showing you how you're making 100% first year commission. Dude, I'll tell you why you're not seeing a commission grid. They're not sharing all the commission grids with you because most, if not all, of the products you're selling actually pay a first year commission level that's a lot less than that 100% level. So basically, just so I'm clear, these companies are making money off of you even if you don't sell anything because you're paying them to go to their conventions. And then they're making money from you when you do sell, which, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. But then when you recruit an agent, they're making money off of that agent, whether they sell or not, because guess what? They got to pay to go to those conventions too. They're also making money by reselling the same exact final expense direct mail leads over and over and over again from one agent to the next. Yeah, they're doing that too. That's why you have these triple B number 3 leads or whatever the heck they're calling them these days. Then, if you decide to leave, they're definitely taking the agents that you recruited, whether you like it or not, because you did sign their agreement when you started working with them, and that agreement totally agrees to screw you. Now, the pros, there are a few individuals that can do really well with these type of multi-level marketing insurance companies and have the right type of personality to build their agency, actually teach final expense sales training, be successful, and convince people to get an insurance license and basically sell them on selling insurance for them. However, we're talking a very small amount of people that can do this, like maybe 5 to 10% of successful insurance sales agents. Full transparency, I tried working with one of these MLM companies over 10 years ago and was unsuccessful because, one, I truly believe deep in my soul that it's bad to lie to people that are already struggling, and two, manipulating people to do what's best for me is just wrong as hell and completely unethical. It is my opinion that all the MLM insurance agencies base their business model on half-truths, flat-out lying for some managers, manipulation, and group-shared brainwashing, and that's not BS either. That's what the meetings are for, the brainwashing. So think about it. If you've ever paid to go to an insurance convention, you literally paid to get brainwashed and have been drinking the Kool-Aid that will most likely lead to your failure. The good news is there are legitimate insurance agencies like United Final Expense Services that you can go to right now, and where you will get higher commission levels and you won't have to make any mandatory meetings or conventions. You won't have to pay to go to conventions. Our final expense direct mail leads are never, ever, ever resold to other agents and are generated specifically for you and in your local areas. Remember, even though you may have signed a contract with one of these shady companies, by law, these multi-level insurance marketing scam companies cannot make you stay with them or the insurance carriers that they represent. There are ways to get out of that agreement that you signed. I personally show agents every single week how to get away from their upline manager, the MLM agency, so that they can have much higher chances of being successful as an independent life insurance agent or final expense agent. For a copy of the Guarantees of Whole Life Insurance printout that I mentioned earlier in the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information on joining our final expense sales team and getting access to those fixed cost direct mail final expense leads, along with higher commissions and our proven final expense sales platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. When you put the needs of your clients first, everything else usually falls right into place. Now, get out there and do something good for someone today. Happy hunting.